Sabacc Chat. This is our review of Book of Boba Fett, the season finale, the last episode.
And for tonight's drink, we have Joe Blasto Punch. And it's because of this drink that I know Max Rebo survived. Because I looked up the holiday special, Lego holiday special, where they sing Joe Blasto, and Max Rebo is playing his instrument there. And that's with Ray and Finn, so that's in the future. So he survived.
Oh. So we got Lego spoiler.
Nice fruity with a little kick.
As usual, the ingredient list and recipe will be in the description. It's been a little bit since our last episode. You might notice things look a little bit different. We've had to be in hiding a little bit. All of this no helmet shenaniganry is slowly catching up to us, so today we are doing our episode from in here. So, let's play Sabacc.
Put your pot in.
It's the Sabacc pot?
Yes.
Okay. And I'll put my blind before I look at my cards.
Thank you. I gotta say that the night before this final episode came out, I had the realization Luke is gonna come back with Grogu. At the beginning of the episode, he's gonna bring Grogu back. I was close.
You were close.
I was close. And I'm gonna go.
Some of our guesses were pretty accurate. I mean, we had theorized that maybe we would see Luke, and maybe we would see, like, more about Grogu and everything, and we've seen a lot now.
Good tie into season 3 of Mando.
Good tie into season 3 of Mando. And we've, shifted, by the end of this episode, we've shifted into a place where we're ready to leave Boba Fett and continue with Mando. Let me add one real quick. Okay. One thing I thought was interesting about this episode is that we really see Boba Fett solidify his idea of ruling Tatooine and really actually helping the people of Tatooine. And I think one of the great ways, one of the really good examples of this is right at the beginning when they're in Garza's sanctuary and Boba Fett's like, hey, let's go back to the palace.
That's
set
what
up.
Jabba would have done.
Yep. And then the mods are like, no, we should make our stand here. And Boba Fett's like, that's dumb. But then after the explanation, then he's like, yeah, we really need to stay here, protect the people that we've said we're going to protect.
He's reaffirming to himself that that's who he is.
Exactly.
Now.
Yeah, that he's changed, that he's not necessarily most worried about tactical advantages or worrying about his own neck. Yeah, but there's more of a family connection. I will bet 50.
I'll up it to 100.
Okay, I'll call.
I really liked how Fennec talked Boba down at the beginning when Cad Bane's out there and he's trying to goad Boba into a fight right then and there. They balance each other so well. I will add one. They balance each other so well. She knows when he's going a little crazy. He also balances her when she makes some mistakes too.
Yep.
I love that they are great partners. They are great partners. No shift.
And we finally get the confirmation that it was the Pikes all along. I mean, we had, I think everyone kind of suspected that might be the case, that it might have been the Pikes. And then there was also people suspecting that maybe it was Cad Bane. But it turns out, yes, it was the Pikes. We got confirmation. So we get to see more Cad Bane in action. He's still just as scary. I think it's funny that Cad Bane makes the remark to Boba, "You're getting soft in your old age." When
Like, you're one to
Cad
top
Bane's
Cad
like,
Bane.
how old? Like 70 years old?
He's got to be in his 70s
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah, he's like so old. Like, so it's
He's
like...
still got it, though.
Yeah, it's just funny that he makes the old man joke when he's really like the old man.
And he was calling Boba a hypocrite for calling out Cad Bane for being a killer.
Yeah, which is true. I mean, Cad Bane was completely right on calling Boba a hypocrite. That just made me think, like, how old is Cad Bane? Like, how old would he live for? Like, what's
his species?
Yeah, what's like?
I mean,
is he in his prime?
I haven't finished Battlefront 2. Did it mention anything about that during? Didn't mention anything about that species in there? Okay.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I don't know. I'm not sure why. Not sure, like, maybe he's got like another 70 years in front of him. Maybe he's not that old. I don't know.
I can't see him living as long as Wookiees do, but...
I'm going to call Alderaan.
It's time to bet.
Oh, dang it. Okay. Well, I'll bet 100.
I'll fold.
That's fine. What'd you have?
27.
I should have paid a little bit more attention, but that's okay. I had 18. I knew it wasn't that great, but you kept drawing. I didn't think your luck was that great.
You were drawing too.
I was drawing ones. Though you were swapping.
Mm-hmm.
I was just drawing.
Yeah.
I had 12, then I drew 13, and then
Shuffle.
to 18. So.
You took.
Oh, sorry. Just took everything.
There you go. There's my blank. Okay.
A little loud.
Okay, I was really not happy. Okay, when all of the families started converging on their spies, I was really not happy that the Gamorrean guards just got completely ignored. And they just went tumbling off a cliff.
Yeah, we didn't
not
even really...
happy about
we
it.
didn't
Those
even
were
really,
my boys.
We
Those
didn't
were
even,
my boys.
We didn't see them fight. They just kind of like walked off a
They were there
cliff.
from day one with Boba Fett. Come on. Give it a little bit of loyalty there.
Yeah, I felt like they had the unfortunate distinction of being like the unnamed character, and like
that always gets killed off.
Yeah, that's got to get killed off, and so it's like they didn't have named character status, so it's like they were doomed
already
to die. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, I'll call.
I'll raise.
Okay.
I'll stay.
How good are you? How good are you? I will take one. Okay. I also thought it was right before the families all strike onto Boba Fett's forces. I thought it was really hilarious that Major Domo was like, if I could offer some counsel, and then they're like, okay, shutting up. I'm not gonna offer counsel.
Fennec's just like,
yeah, I know. Just like, dude.
Just be quiet.
Will
for
you
once.
never learn? Yeah.
I thought he would.
Like, for the last couple episodes, you're like, he's learned.
No.
He will never, ever learn. He will never learn.
He might after this last time. It almost cost him his life.
That's what you say other episodes. No shift.
Okay. I'll go 50 this time.
Okay. I will call.
Stay.
I think she's bluffing.
We didn't.
Oh. You're right. I'm going to add another one.
Mando, when Boba's like, are you going to leave? You should leave. Like, this isn't going to turn out well. because they weren't expecting. Yeah, because he had just heard that Cobb Vanth had gotten shot down, so they weren't expecting reinforcements.
You buy into that bantha fodder?
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Yeah.
But good. Bo was like,
I know. I like how Boba Fett's like, sweet. I'm safe then. You're not gonna leave me. Yeah.
Yeah, and how like he's so honorable. Like he's always been in conflict with this like dirty bounty hunter.
In the name of honor.
Yeah, and yeah, that's what the episode is. And then being this honorable Mandalorian, and then losing that honor from the armorer. How she just completely disowned him, basically. How much that broke his heart.
Yeah.
With how much.
But he still lives the
it.
creed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, but it was kind of.
I mean, right when Boba Fett was like, "Do you believe that?" I was like, "Okay, get ready for the. This is the way. It's coming. We know it's coming." He has to say it. That's like, anytime you talk about the creed, you just have to say, "This is the way." So.
Did you do something after I stayed? How many cards do you have? 4?
4
yes,
cards.
Then we're done. And you rolled, right?
I
think you did.
I didn't roll a second time. No shit. I think you're bluffing. I don't think your cards are as good as you think your cards are. I'll call.
Well, if you don't think that, why don't you go up higher?
Because you're going up plenty high for me.
That's true.
So
That's
I don't
true.
need it.
Stay.
Now we get Major Domo. I guess we'll call his final request. I don't know if you could tell by his accent, but he's from Coruscant. Not that makes him any better than anyone else.
Did you notice?
His family wasn't very rich, though. He just went to finishing school.
So obviously he grew up on Coruscant. His family had to have some sort of money.
I don't know if he grew up on Coruscant. He could have grown up on
Okay, he went to Coruscant. He disowned his heritage because they would have looked down on his Twi'lek accent, his Ryloth accent. Also notice how he didn't shave his teeth.
Oh, yeah.
Like most male Twi'leks do. Probably because like that's going to be looked down upon at Coruscant. Like, oh, that's a primitive thing to do.
Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point.
So he's...
You stayed?
Yes, I stayed.
I'll have one.
When the Major Domo was out talking to the Pikes, did you notice the beautiful prose?
What do you mean the
It was...
beautiful?
Okay, in the note that he wrote for the Major Domo to read, he said, "Will once again flourish with flowered fields fertilized with the bodies of your dead."
Yeah, all the alliteration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty quick writing, Boba. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I thought it was hilarious that the Pike Syndicate guy was like, shut up, tailhead. He's like, that one never gets old. I love that one. I love that. It's like, it just reminds me of like every time growing up when someone makes the same joke about
You're so funny.
about your name or the way you look or something. You're like, never heard that one before. Yeah. I really like that because it was just like I felt like everyone connected with the Major Domo right there. It was like, yep, everyone's been there. Everyone's had that insult.
Well, it's also like for cosplayer, like Twi'lek cosplayers, no one outside of the Twi'lek community, hardly anyone, I should say, knows what Leku are called. And so when you go cosplaying, people are always like, so what are your head thingies, head tails made of? I'm like, even people all over Star Wars say head tails too.
Yeah.
So it's
works. Funny that now it's like an insult officially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you roll?
No, I'm going to roll right now. No shift.
No shift.
I don't know. I still think you're
Bluffing?
that you're bluffing. I'll call.
Did you think Major Domo was going to die?
I did think he was going to die. Part of me was hoping he was going to die. Like, right when the Pike Syndicate, like, rifle gets brought up to him, I'm like, please kill him. And I'm like, he kind of deserves better.
The comic relief.
Because he's just so dumb. he doesn't deserve to have that
He's
kind of a death.
slimy.
But I was
He's
like,
not dumb,
yeah,
he's
part of me
slimy.
wanted him just to die right there. Like, yes, just kill him, be done with him. Yeah. But then, Jetpack Avengers to the rescue.
That was so cool. You're
So
like,
cool.
Well, that's what we've been wanting to see this whole time.
Yeah, they come flying in, shooting everybody. Yeah, so cool.
It was great. And then when one goes down, the other one gets his back immediately, and they're like just helping each other,
Yeah.
like bros in armor. It was great.
Yeah. Really cool to see. We had always known that Boba Fett had the like knee launcher rockets.
Yeah, and we finally got to see it in action.
And like I had always wondered like how is that a practical thing? Like when would you use that in battle? Like jump up and put my knee in the air and fire. It's like it doesn't really make sense.
Kneel, blast, and blast.
But yeah, but here it made sense. It was like okay, that's how you would use it. Like we got to see him and we got to see him use it multiple times. One thing that I was reminded of when Mando did like the whistling birds, I was reminded that those are made out of Beskar.
Oh yeah.
Because in the episode right after he gets all the Beskar bars, he brings it to the armor, and then she's like, what sigil should we use? Mudhorn? No, my enemy helped me. And she's like, okay, well, we won't do the Mudhorn sigil, so there's extra. And she's like, I'll make whistling birds. And then Amanda's like, and some for the foundlings. This is the way. This is the way. This is the way. But it just reminded. I don't know why. I was just reminded by him using them. Like, oh yeah, those are Beskar. And there's like a limited number of them. I'm assuming.
Well, she said that they were to use them sparingly.
Yeah, I don't know how many she made. Like, if he has like his gauntlet just has like, I don't know, like a ammo clip of them or something. But I'm assuming there are a finite amount, and so like, I'm just reminded like, okay, when he uses them, then he's like, I have to use these kind of a thing. Mm-hmm. So
it's a do or die.
Cool to see them all like use all their gadgets. We got flamethrower action. We got the Darksaber again for a little bit, but yeah. And then of course, right when it seems like all hope is lost, then everybody shows up, minus the Gamorreans. Freetown comes, then the mods come, then Santo comes. They all come, which is it's fun. I wonder, like in the scene where Chrysanthemum comes in and he gets like shot 20 times. I'm just like, how strong is this dude? And then I remember like he did take like a lightsaber to the face, and he was a gladiator. Yes. So I wonder if he has just like.
But he was easier to take down when he was trying to kill Boba.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Maybe there were some other things in that fight that they did differently. I mean, it wasn't quite just blasts.
Yeah.
Doing more.
I don't know. I'm not really sure. I mean, like, we do know that a Trandoshan also stabbed him in the back, similar to what Boba Fett did. Yes. Although it looked like Boba Fett's weapon, like, stuck in further. Because it, like, stuck. And he's like, running around with, like, the gaffy stick stuck in his back. And I'm just like, ugh. Yeah. He has a rough life. I don't know.
I mean, yeah. Can you explain, this is what I've been confused about. When we first watched, by the way, stay.
Should I just call your bluff and Alderaan and
do it?
Hope that I win?
Can you explain, when we first watched it and Boba blasted his jetpack, what is it called again?
Yeah, the missile launcher.
Yeah, the missile launcher. At the Super Droideka.
Oh.
No, you can't
this
see
Boba
it
Fett?
on the,
Yeah.
Can't see
behind
it.
him.
When he did that, and they later on talked about how their energy weapons didn't work, and then the blasters had too much velocity. You had specifically mentioned that right when you saw his jetpack blaster go off, and I don't understand how that's working.
So what Emily's referencing is when we were watching it, right when he started to launch the missile, I was like, it has too much velocity. It's not going to do anything.
And I'm like, what? And then it didn't do anything.
Yeah. So what I was referencing in my thought process was Clone Wars Season 5, Episode 2. Everyone's favorite episode.
Well, please remind me.
For those of you who don't know all the episodes, Season 5, Episode 2 is a fun episode. This is the episode where we get some Ahsoka Lux Monteri love interest action plus Saw Gerrera's sister.
Okay.
Whatever her name is.
Okay, I know what episode you're talking about.
Yeah. So the Jedi
keeps pulling out thermal detonators out of her belt out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I do remember that.
the Jedi are training the rebellion on Onderon, and they're practicing throwing droid poppers.
Yes.
And they have to throw them at a very particular velocity. So even just throwing them with any kind of speed, it bounces right off. It's only when they throw it just barely, so it slowly rolls in.
I'm so happy that you remembered that episode.
So that's where I got it from. So and that was the Droideka shield, and I'm assuming that these shields are better than the Droideka shields and the Destroyer shields. You would think that there's
nothing was gonna get through.
Yeah, so I was thinking they've got to be moving really slow. Something's got to happen. So I'm not quite sure about how the lightsaber works, but we know that the lightsaber doesn't really work against those shields anyways, because otherwise the Jedi always ran away from the Droidekas in the Clone Wars. So I don't know if it's something like the plasma is moving so quickly in the lightsaber that it's being repelled, or just because it's an energy weapon, it repels all energy weapons. But yeah, so I'm not exactly sure what is the perfect velocity to go in. But,
thank you for explaining.
But I know that Mando also recognized the same thing. Our projectile weapons have too much velocity. So
there you go.
Yeah. So that was something that
101 right there.
Yeah. So when in doubt, the Clone Wars. Alderaan. I'll call Alderaan.
Really?
I'll call Alderaan. Am I going to regret it?
Yes, you are.
Dang it. What have you got?
23.
Oh, I've got 18. With 5 cards.
5 cards.
Okay.
Surprised you didn't get any negatives in there. So, yeah.
4.
Okay.
5.
Yeah, right off I have 23.
6,
That's
7,
great.
8, 9. Oh, wait. 4, 5. 55, 6.
Can I drink yours if you're not going to drink it? It's good.
Okay, so pay 50. There you go. Okay, you got lucky.
Am I winning for the evening?
Are you sure you have 23?
Yeah. 15, 8.
Is that a negative?
No, it's not.
Oh, I guess that's true. For some reason, I was thinking that I just spilled some cards. Okay. Anything I could do to try and win. Oh, you're a dealer.
Besides, ruin your own reputation.
Well, I thought you were bluffing.
I can see that, yeah.
I lost. It's okay. Next hand. Next thing was Pelimado comes in with Grogu.
Mando!
Yeah. X-Wing, of course, flies in. Yeah. X-Wing, of course, flies in earlier in the episode. Real quick, during that scene, I thought it was hilarious how as she's going to the X-Wing, she's like,
Officer!
hide that! Ditch that! Get that away! Hide that!
Officer, I just applied.
Yeah.
She's hilarious. I love how she can
She also doesn't take any crap from R2.
Yeah, she does at all. And she's one that can, R2 can dish it too.
Yep.
But I love how she can understand him perfectly. She understands so many languages, so many weird languages.
She speaks
She
Jawa.
speaks frog.
Very hairy.
I don't speak frog, lady. Very furry, not
Yeah.
hairy. Furry.
Furry, hairy. It's the same thing.
No. Okay, actually.
Pelimado comes in with Grogu. And then we see Mando has the touching reunion.
He does a double take first.
Yeah.
I love that double take.
I thought it was
It's
really funny
what?
how he's like, the shirt, you got the shirt, you got the shirt. He's like so excited that Grogu's wearing the shirt.
He's got a little foundling. He's got a little foundling. He's so
Oh,
cute.
also I thought it was hilarious how Peli was like, Grogu? I'm not calling you that. What a horrible name. I was just like, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
She speaks her mind.
she does.
Like,
she does.
that name sucks. It's like, oh, okay, that's whatever.
But I love how much she loves him. Like,
yeah.
obviously she wanted to make a petting zoo with him, but
who doesn't love Grogu? You staying in?
oh yeah, that's right. I have to call my family.
You don't have to.
I don't have to. You're right.
Oh, I'll pay that too. Oh. I'm going to add one.
I'm going to trade.
Dice. We get all the people scattering in all directions.
Shift.
Oh. What'd you have?
I just got 22.
Oh. I was going to stick with my 17.
How many did you have? 3?
3, yeah.
Okay.
Everybody runs. The Scorpionic droids come in. Everybody scatters. And
Boba's like, distract him. Flies off.
Oh, when Peli goes flying through the air, I thought it was so hilarious how she spits out her tooth. She's like, tooth lands.
I'm like, oh, poor Peli.
Yeah.
You've been through a lot, Peli. You're just trying to help.
Yeah.
Did you notice how she came with a blaster, even though she was coming for a reunion with father and son? She still had a blaster on her.
But was it like a Jawa blaster?
I think it looked like an ion blaster.
It wasn't an ion blaster.
It wasn't, but it looked like a Jawa.
So I
blaster.
think maybe it was like a Jawa blaster.
That's hilarious. With her past
love
relationships.
interest. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
I mean that's what it looked like to me. So. Okay, what have we got? Okay.
I'll take yours if you don't drink it.
I'm drinking it.
I'm good.
15.
Okay. I'll call that. So when, at this point, we know the Rancor comes later. Okay, I'm kind of skipping ahead with that. But Boba Fett flies off, and I'm like, what's he going to do? And my first thought was get his ship. But that wasn't going to solve, like, not destroying the city or necessarily the velocity problem. So I'm like, what is he going to do?
I thought he was going to
totally forgot about Rancor. Totally forgot about Rancor.
I know. I thought for sure, like, he's got to get his ship.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I'm just like, how's that going to help? But now, retrospect, now that we know he's going for his Rancor, imagine him going into his cave like, hey, Rancor buddy, he wants to go for a walk.
Is that what you're thinking?
Rancor's just like shaking his tail or something, like super excited to go out.
Panting. Yeah. I don't think it was like that. Who knew that Rancors were afraid of fire, though?
That was fun.
That was
fun. That was fun to see that and how Cad Bane was so confident against that.
He obviously knew that Rancors were afraid of fire, so he's just like, done. That was it. I really liked how Cad Bane was like, this is my final lesson.
Because he trained Boba.
Yeah, because I was just thinking back on like the jobs they had done together and everything. Or did you trade? Or
no, it's your turn. I'm dealer.
I traded.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm going to trade as well.
Okay. And then you can dice.
No shift. I think it was really interesting how when Cad Bane was talking to Boba like about the Pike Syndicate, just let the spice run and everything will be fine. How much the Pike Syndicate has grown since the Empire was destroyed and the New Republic is trying to gain foot. Like that makes perfect sense that the Pike Syndicate has gone that big.
100.
I'm gonna fold.
Okay. I had 24. I had 15 and then I was swapping cards. Trying to get...
I had like 3.
Okay. I can refuel my stocks.
So good.
Is this like your favorite one? Is this the first one you've drunk all the way?
Oh, no. The Bantha hot chocolate was cool. That was great.
But did you finish? I don't think you finished that one.
Well, not the cream. It was a little too rich with just the cream. You're chef one.
Yes, I am doing now.
Okay, another thing about Bane
Yeah.
when they're having their fight. Why did Bane fall into the typical villain monologue?
Because he is so cocky.
But he knows.
And he knows he can beat Boba. And if the lost episode of the Clone Wars,
distance.
if the lost episode of the Clone Wars has anything to do about it, where Cad Bane's the reason why he got that dent, then Cad Bane's just like, this will be easy. I've already beat Boba. I've beat him on jobs. Like, he's easy to kill.
I know him. He knows Boba too well.
Yeah. But the thing that he doesn't know is Tusken.
Yeah,
Boba's new Tusken powers.
He is grown, and Cad Bane did not know about that. Oh,
you're playing
blind.
I
put mine in already.
Okay. Yeah.
This is...
Does that mean you have a crappy hand?
No, not at all. Not at all.
100.
Yeah. Oh. Do that.
Okay.
No, you can't go up.
I have.
Yeah. I did raise. Sorry, I'll just do that.
Okay.
Keep it simple. I forget that I was on the blind with that one.
Yeah. Okay. So then you're trading. What's wrong? Your hand wasn't very strong?
Yeah, it might be now.
It might be. I will add 1. Fennec goes on her side quest, saves the mods, and then goes to Mos Eisley and tries to take out
The
leadership. And I feel like this is the first time, no shift, that we've seen Master Assassin Fennec Shand.
Yeah, we actually see her at her height, like at what she's best at
because we've seen her
doing.
like bounty hunting or like
But she's Master Assassin.
shooting like no-name characters or people that don't matter. I'll call. I'm just gonna keep calling and with the gold because I don't want to lose my silvers.
I got plenty.
But yeah, we really get to see her where she snipes all the families. I don't know why she just decided like maybe I should hang the mayor.
He walked in the perfect spot and she took the opportunity. She wasn't planning on it. She just knows how to deal with it.
Just like, she could like, what? She should have like dropped a rock on us. I don't know. I'm just like, why would you like hang him? I don't know. Unless she like
I'm not
really
a killer.
wanted.
I don't know. She knows what
I
she's
don't know.
doing.
The only thing I could think of is like, she wanted the Pike Syndicate dude to just be so scared out of his mind.
Because it wasn't just one. It was like everyone coming from all over the side.
Yeah,
It's
like
she was not.
Everybody's dropping around him. The mayor's hanging right in front of you, and you're just like, because right after that, then he starts like shooting wildly, and then she's just like, right?
Yeah. I'm
I'm
okay.
checking.
Dice.
Yes. Shift. Did you have something good?
23.
Oh! I just got a negative, so I was down to 2.
So we both have 3.
Yep.
Yes. Thank Fennec.
No.
Ferric.
Yeah, thank Ferric.
Thank Ferric. I know. I'm more comfortable with Carabast. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I was like, get your Star Wars expletives correct.
Okay. When Bane, when Boba goes crazy and Crazy Eyes stabs Cad Bane.
Yep.
And then we hear the beeping. What? I've seen tons of people like, he can't be dead. He can't be dead. That's like, I've seen people say something like, it's life support or it's calling Toto. His droid.
Yeah,
Toto,
it could be.
Calling Toto to come get him. Or maybe it was just informing the Pike Syndicate that things went wrong.
I don't think it has anything to do with the Pike Syndicate.
So is he dead?
I don't think he's dead.
Okay.
I really want him to be dead, though.
He's so cool, though. He would do, I was hoping that he would have just escaped and, like, ran off.
I just don't want him to come back again. He's too scary. I just don't want him to come back. Okay. You're betting.
I'm betting?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what we're waiting on.
Okay. I'm folding.
Well, that was easy. What'd you have? I had 8. Because I had a huge negative. Oh,
I've got bad hands.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a bad hand.
Yeah, you got some big negatives.
17. I have negative 20 with negative and positive.
You have negative 20.
Yes.
Then why did you fold? That's a really good hand.
That is, isn't it?
That's an extremely good hand.
I didn't really actually do the numbers. I just saw it was horrible, and I'm like, oh, whatever. Whoops!
You had a really good hand.
Whoops!
Negative 20. That's like all in territory. Yes.
Whoops.
Well, hey, that evens out because I had a moment where I was like, keep going.
Bluffing.
Yeah. And now you had a moment.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think I came out on top.
You had 8, you said?
Yeah, I was at 8. Yeah, you had an extremely strong hand, yeah.
Yeah, I should have actually counted. Whoops. I just assumed it was bad. I thought it was just going to be like a negative 5. But apparently my positive number wasn't that big.
Mandalorian Season 3.
Hang on, we're not there yet, are we?
Are we?
Baby Yoda?
What, saves Mando?
Well, before that, okay, you're skipping ahead a little bit.
Okay.
You're skipping ahead a little bit. When the Rancor goes all crazy, and, King Kong climbing up.
Yes.
At the end, there's some art with the Rancor holding a female Twi'lek and holding onto the tower at the same time.
Yes.
Like, isn't that awesome? Right?
Yeah.
I think I mean, everyone thought King Kong at that moment, but the art, I'm like, okay, that absolutely solidifies it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What, is that all you wanted to
That's
know? Was King Kong reference?
The Twi'lek and him holding the Twi'lek. That was hilarious. Okay. That was hilarious.
I really thought it was hilarious how they ended it off with Grogu tapping on the glass. No!
You're still jumping ahead.
What, you got more to say?
Yeah.
Okay, say it then.
Do the magic hand. Come on, baby, do the magic hand thing. Right? To the Rancor to calm him down?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I loved it too much. That was probably one of my favorite moments.
I thought it was pretty dorky. So, that's why I wasn't going to mention it.
Okay.
Anything else on your list?
No.
You just chose some dorky things at the end?
They're fun!
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Mando Dad is having a dad moment with his toddler being insistent.
Yep. Won't do it. This is the last time. I think, like, right when he was like, no, I'm not doing it, I was like, okay, I know what he's talking about. He's going to push the booster.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Okay, Mandalorian season 3. What is it? What are we seeing?
We're going to see Cobb Vanth, right?
Cobb Vanth's got to come back.
At the end of it.
He's in the back of the tank.
Apparently he was hurt a lot more than we thought, because we all thought his shoulder was just grazed or something. And
everybody's like, cold blood, shot him dead.
Yeah, apparently he was hurt a lot more.
Yeah, apparently it was a lot
And then
worse.
the mod is going to, like, fix him up. Vanth.
Yep.
Vanth. Yeah. I don't know. Vanth was already perfect to begin with, so I'm kind of nervous of how they're going to change him.
I wouldn't be surprised if he has, like,
new
arm. Yeah, his arm replaced.
I can see that. That's my guess.
Or there's also been a lot of talk about him
be the
not
really fastest in the West.
Yeah,
right? Because he'll have that arm. He'll be the fastest.
That's a really good point.
Okay,
So
I'm okay with that.
The other thing I was thinking about is there was a lot of talks about like him losing his armor. Mm-hmm. So I wonder if the mod's gonna like build in some armor. Because it seemed like they were maybe setting up something like that because they kept mentioning like
he's such a good
taking
guy.
his armor.
He's
now he doesn't have armor.
He needs it with how much he's helped those people and his value.
So I almost said Mospelgo. Freetown. I think Freetown's coming back.
Yeah.
Obviously, the storyline is Mando going to Mandalore,
redeeming himself.
But that's all we know.
Initiating Baby Yoda.
Yeah,
more into the culture.
Because
we're gonna learn more.
Grogu's officially a foundling now. He's got the Beskar chainmail.
Mm-hmm. He's so cute.
But what happens after that?
I don't know. That's what I thought season 3 was going to be, was him getting together with Grogu again.
Yeah, but we've already done that.
Like, yeah, that's
so
season 3
what's
taken
your guess?
care
What's
of.
your guess? What do you think?
It's gonna be him coming to terms with him being the Mandalore. Maybe talking.
Bo-Katan for sure is going to come back.
Yeah, talking more with Bo, like trying to be like, I really don't want this position. I understand it's mine now. And so he's learning, he's got to learn more. He can't just be in the cult that he's been grown up in. He's going to understand that there's other Mandalorians who live by different variations of the creed.
Yeah.
And so,
I think he's going to be like, maybe the creed works for me, but especially now that he's spent time with Boba Fett and Boba Fett's had this change of heart, I think that's one of the best parts about the Book of Boba Fett is not only does it grow Boba Fett as a character, but also the Mandalorian gets to see like a Mandalorian role model and see like, oh, hey, this is what I could be. I could be like the steward for the Mandalorians. So whether that means... I
still don't think he wants that role, but obviously he's willing to fight for it.
Yeah, but that's why it works. Is because he's like the reluctant leader kind of a thing, right?
Which means he's the right guy for the job.
He's the one true leader because he's reluctant for it.
Because he doesn't want it. That's
So I think that maybe if not season 3, I don't know how many seasons there are going to be of the
Give me
Mandalorian.
all of them. I don't know.
Yeah, but if season 3 is the last season, then it's going to end with like, I think with Din Djarin kind of like redeeming Mandalore kind of a thing.
Something like that. I don't know how Mandalore can be redeemed since they turned it to glass, like literally with all.
Well, yeah. I mean, as much as it can be redeemed, regathering the Mandalorian tribes.
Okay, they're gonna go to the moon. That's what they're gonna do. He's gonna be going. That's where most of the story is gonna be. I think is gonna be the moon.
The moon of Concordia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's how they survive.
Concordia?
Something like that.
Concordan?
But that's what the armor had mentioned. That was the only way they survived, is because they were on there.
Yeah, so they could like reset up on the moon.
I see that being kind of how the shoe into going to the mines of Mandalore and bathing in the waters 7 times.
It's not 7 times. I don't think she said that. Okay. If you whatever guesses you have, leave them in the comments. Let us know what you think Mandalorian Season 3 is going to be. And we will catch you soon on the next one.
See ya.
Bye.